vocals.
Andy guitar.
Dean bass.
It began with me wanting to make a band that entertained the masses for a decent price, for a decent show. That was the plan. I then scoured the whole of the UK for people I could find. Well, the whole of Derbyshire. Derby! That's in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
I scoured the whole of Derbyshire to try and find the right people. Well, I know technically Rob Talent's travelled.
Yes.
He's well travelled.
Yes.
Donington.
He's from Donington. He's from the home of heavy metal. So you can't get a better rhythm section than that.
He's from Donington now. He's travelled all the way down from the hills of Yorkshire.
From Yorkshire.
Through the Vale, through the Glen. Where's me brew?
The Glen. through the cups of tea.
Did Glenn appreciate this?
Who is this Glen? So
We're from Derby, basically.
yes, we're from Derby. Is what I'm summing up there. Me and Dean go way back in bands. Then it was a case of found Dean, found Rob. Things were going really well. We had lots of chopping and changing and different members. It was kind of like a porno. There was a lot of members, but not a lot of them could stand up to the challenge. And then we found the voice, which was the thing that I had it in my head. I knew what I wanted. I knew what I could hear. It's kind of like singing through helium. So found the voice, and then chopped and changed a little bit more, and found an awesome drummer with a decent voice as well. And then we sit here doing an interview. Right, next question.
Having been under the influence, we appreciate exactly what kind of question you're trying to ask. Definitely the whole decade that was the 80s, I would have to say.
80s, mid-90s.
Yeah, not narrows it down to.
Definitely.
Then it went a bit shit.
Yeah.
Personally, my influences have always been Kiss, and they have influenced the whole rock and roll world. David Lee Roth, another fine example of an entertainer. Paul Stanley, entertainer.
I've been into the heaviest of the heavy metal all through the years, but it seemed to be phases. Rock and roll was always kind of, I kept going back to it, and like especially in like early 2000 when Andrew WK sort of hit the scene, all the party attitude and everything. I think that for me,
he's ran in and set the fire and just ran off, and we just want to come and give that fire a poke. And
Not a poke, like chuck petrol on it.
Yeah, yeah.
There's good British bands coming through doing this rock sound now.
Yeah,
Like,
Jet Black.
the treatment are doing really well.
People want to be cheered up, and that's what we do.
With the party band. Poison did it in the 80s, we're doing it now.
and like Andy was saying before, everyone that likes rock and roll all the way up to death metal, they all like partying. So
It's the same fucking thing.
it's for everyone, hopefully.
I'm going to stand here and think I'm going to heckle these guys to shit, but then stand there and go,
We love it.
they're awesome.
I prefer to be heckled. I like that crowded. Like, if someone's got a point, say it. Please say. My favourite one was, "Is you sing gay and am I wearing a wig?" I pulled my hair and he was like, "Well, is that your missus?" It's like, don't think that what you've got to say isn't important. If you don't like it, if anything, you look a cunt because you wrote. It's like you've paid to come to the show. I've said the word cunt on cameras. That's not going to get out well. Is it?
Sorry, YouTube's.
YouTube can be blurred.
Yeah.
We just
It's
have to
amazing what you can do on YouTube. It's like I can turn around to the camera and I go, I said boom boom boom, and let me say wow.
Well,
Or just see how many comments people put on it. Wow. It's great.
No press is bad press.
Everybody.
well, that's our influences. The Out Here Brothers. Start off with, I'd just like to thank the Gregories for giving us that opportunity. That was absolutely fantastic, and for us, it really showed us where we needed to step up our game, but it also showed us how good we are at fucking about, really. The general plan is to more of the same, like get ourselves in the festival slots. This year we're already like harassing, is it Andy Copping? Download. Obviously that's just up the road. Pretty much trying to get ourselves out there as much as you physically can.
Get on all the big festivals, you know, Bloodstart, Download, Ripley Music Festival, all the big ones. I think,
This is where you guys help.
Yeah, pretty much you guys as fans supporting us can help us. Like if you can get the people in the industry to say, you know what, we want to hear this band, then we're in a better position to turn around to them and say, the people have spoken. Is we're going to aim towards universities, we're going to aim towards, I mean, we don't do touring as such as a band goes on tour for 2 weeks. We we do what we call the Wasted Weekends tour.
We plan to eventually do a long stint of shows, possibly like 2 weeks, 14 nights in a row, just to see if we can physically push through it more than anything.
See what the dialysis feels
There's
like.
been brief talks about something going on round about freshers, so all you uni students, keep your eye out.
We've also got an EP coming out, which is going to be called Let's Get Wild, which is a wonderful song that Rob and me fought out.
Beautifully spoken
yeah,
as well.
It was a war, but we got there eventually. But yeah, with the EP, there will be a video followed. We've been in touch with Jet Productions, sorry. And
those guys.
Those guys, yeah, they're hopefully going to do us a good video for this.
They are daft enough to work with us.
Yeah,
so
Live the Dream.
Keep your eyes peeled for that. That's going to be the
So it's going to be EP this year, Live the Dream music video. We're hopefully going to do a charity music video for I Love You, which I just thought, why not write a love song? Seems so simple, and it was very simple.
Yeah, Def Leppard made a fortune off doing it, so let's go with it.
So then by the summer that'll be all hopefully in the bag, and then we can just spend the summer
promoting the shit out of
in front
ourselves.
of everyone's face.
And then hopefully we're that busy in the summer doing all these festivals. It's all about getting these festivals to notice us, you know what I mean?
If you want to see us at your favourite festival of choice,
tell the festival.
Yeah,
Tell them.
Go onto their Facebook page.
Yeah. Send them a tweet.
Harass these people. Instagram yourself with an Airstryke t-shirt on going, these people.
Yeah.
tell your friends, tell your families, tell anyone you can.
Tell your dog.
In fact, yeah, if everybody now goes away and tells 2 people
And
to
they
like
tell 2
Airstryke,
people?
we'll have 3 times more fans than we've got now.
Right.
Come to the show, and if you like us, buy us a beer. If you don't like us, and you'll buy you one.
Hey!
Well.